The movie starts with Mia Thermopolis, a 15-year-old private school student in the 10th grade, who lives in a remodeled San Francisco firehouse with her mother Helen Thermopolis and their cat Fat Louie. Mia is a typical student with a simple appearance who is also incredibly unpopular. To her crush Josh Bryant and his cheerleader girlfriend Lana Thomas, she appears to be invisible. Lily Moskovitz and Michael, Lily's brother, are Mia's only true friends. After a few days, Mia learns that her paternal grandmother is visiting from Genovia, a small European nation. A few weeks before her 16th birthday, Mia sees her grandmother, Queen Clarice Rinaldi, for the first time at the Genovian consulate. Queen Clarice reveals that she wanted to visit her due to a life-changing crisis. Mia discovers that her father was the crown prince of Genovia, and that, upon his death, she is now the sole heir to the Genovian throne. She is surprised to find that she is a princess and flees, rejecting the idea. Following day, Queen Clarice makes a visit to Mia and Helen, Mia's mother, and informs them that if Mia declines the crown, Genovia will be without a ruler. She also says Mia must be introduced as their princess at the next Genovian state dinner. At the same time, Helen persuades Mia to have princess lessons with the queen, who informs Mia that she does not have to make a decision on accepting the crown until the annual Genovian Independence Day ball. Later, Mia is given a vehicle and her personal bodyguard, Joseph, Joe, the Queen's chief of security. Mia begins seeing her grandma after school every day for lessons in table manners, dance, and personal presentation. Mia's frequent absences start to irritate Lily, and after Mia gets a makeover from Italian hairdresser Paolo, Lily confronts her and accuses her of attempting to be like the popular ladies. Mia breaks down and tells Lily everything, totally changing her friend's attitudes. Mia makes Lily swear not to tell anyone, including Michael, that she is a princess until the Independence Day ball, because the queen wants to keep everything a secret until the Independence Day ball to avoid a press frenzy. However, Mia's identity as the Genovian crown princess is revealed to the San Francisco Chronicle after Paolo breaches his secret agreement. Later, Queen Clarice prepares for the state dinner despite her intense annoyance. Mia shows up, but her mistakes make her and her grandmother look foolish in front of everyone. The following day, Mia agrees to appear on Lily's public access television show Shut Up and Listen, as well as to see Michael's band perform at a venue that Saturday night. The following day, Mia turns 16, which means she is almost ready to drive a car, her baby, a vintage Ford Mustang. She goes to an arcade after taking a test drive with her grandmother. Mia asks her grandmother if her father desired to be prince. She responds that he did, but only once when he fell in love with Helen. He soon understood, though, that his love for his nation was bigger. At the same time, Mia's car breaks down on a hill on the way back to the Genovian consulate and collides with one of San Francisco's iconic cable cars, which is packed with passengers. Although no one is hurt, two nuns call the police. Meanwhile, Queen Clarice elevates the police officer and trolley master to the Genovian Order of the Rose to save Mia from a trip to the police station. The men are so moved by Queen Clarice and Mia that they dismiss all charges and provide them a transport back to the palace in a police car. Josh Bryant, a gorgeous guy Mia has a crush on, invites her to the school's annual beach party. She enthusiastically accepts, but Michael and Lily are both disappointed that she ignored them in favor of the popular kids. Mia's mother rightly observes that Josh never liked her before all of this princess stuff, but Mia rejects this viewpoint. On the party day, the beach party starts off smoothly, but quickly spirals out of control when the media arrives. Josh takes advantage of Mia by openly kissing her, after Lana and her two popular friends persuade Mia into undressing in a tent. Because she is semi-naked, they dismantle the tent and humiliate her by contacting the paparazzi, who take shots of her covered in a towel. Later, Mia's personal bodyguard shoos off the paparazzi and takes Mia home. Mia sobs in her mother's arms later that night. The nasty pictures end up on newspaper covers the next day, which irritates Queen Clarice. She chastises her granddaughter before telling her that she is still welcome to attend the ball and invite friends, except Josh. Later, Joe informs Queen Clarice that her granddaughter Mia is still an adolescent and not a princess, despite being Clarice's. The following day, to save her relationships with Michael and Lily, Mia offers her sincere apologies and invites the group to the Genovian Independence Day ball, where she must announce her choice to become a princess. Around the same time, much to Lana's dismay and the enjoyment of the other students, Mia publicly humiliates Lana by putting ice cream on her cheerleader dress at school in front of students, and calling her a jerk, including Lily, who is very impressed. Although knowing that she deserved it, the teachers decide not to step in. The following day, terrified Mia plans to flee after learning that she doesn't deserve to be a princess. At the same time, she discovers the titular diary, a gift for her 16th birthday, and a letter from her father before his passing. She is stopped. She changes her mind after reading his words and walks over to the Independence Day ball. While she is driving to the ball, her car breaks down en route, but Joe rescues her by showing up with a car. When they arrive, Mia delivers a speech in which she declares her acceptance of the Genovian kingdom. She dances for the first time with Michael, who then takes her outside to the palace garden and kisses her. Clarice and Joe are seen holding hands, which indicates the beginning of a romance. Later, Mia is aboard the plane with Joe and her cat, Fat Louie. In the final scene, Mia is writing in her diary, stating that she is relocating to Genovia with her mother, and that Lily and Michael would give her a visit over the summer vacation. Later, Joe welcomes Mia to Genovia as she looks out the plane window at the lovely royal palace and landscape down